Hey everyone, just a little update video. I'm sitting here at my art table, one of my art tables, and I'm making another one of these stencils for cards that will be with cyanotype and on like either postcards, or I might put this onto regular cardstock, like this. I have some on my Etsy already, but they're not cyanotype. So I'm gonna do a little set. So we've got this Baba Yaga hut with the star and moon, and then I'm gonna do another one with a sun on it. And then I will probably also do some Slavic symbols, the six-petaled, well, it's a flower, but I think it's also called a star, which you see a lot in folk architecture in Poland. And then I might do a mokosh, which is the moist Mother Earth, like, we're slipping here. I can show you what it looks like, but it's done in embroidery a lot with the well, I can show you actually. Let's go over here. So I'm going to bring you over here and show you. It's like what's on the it's similar to what's on the cards here, like that, but I kind of do my own sort of take on her, so it won't look exactly like that. But anyway, I'm going to come back to these stencils in a bit. I just thought I'd start there since that was one of the things I wanted to show. But I'm also going to be making another zine. Where are my little zines? Where do I have that? They're here somewhere. My little analog quarterly. Is it in here? Hang on. Yes, there you are. Hang on. See, those are the hollyhocks are looking pretty good, huh? So I showed you this one before. So this is the winter analog quarterly. The next one I'm going to be doing is spring, but I will be using my instant photos, and I've got them all here. So for instance, I'm going to go through a bunch of these, and these will be, so these are all considered analog. They're made with film. And so these are going to go in another zine, just like this one. And it will be available on Etsy as well. These are like, I think these are $10. They're just, nice little, fun little, especially if you're into, photography and film photography. So that's that. So that's what I'm going to be working on. And when I have those ready, I'll let everyone know. And so here's how everything's looking inside with the seedlings. We've got our hollyhocks, and I'm so happy to see some little stragglers coming up at the end. The only ones that didn't come up much are those ones over here. And they really should have been stratified, and I just took a chance. I didn't stratify them. And those are, they're called Russian hollyhocks, and they're less susceptible to rust. So we can see the little tomatoes here. These are going to be ready to, well, first of all, I need to thin. I'll let them grow as 2 in a pot for a little while. And then I'm going to repot those. The peppers and eggplant are still really small. These are eggplant, peppers. The only ones that didn't come up were, those aren't really collards, the Ashe County pimento, which were old seeds. But I've got the Lesia, which are a similar kind. And I've got some more ancho and some jalapenos. Oh, black cherries, red pisa date, coyote. The marigolds aren't coming up. I don't know why. Finally, I've got some basil coming up here, and the borage is doing really well. And down here, I've got some Dyer's Coreopsis, and these are Cosmos, but clearly I had some Dyer's Coreopsis seeds in there as well. A few nasturtiums and calendula, some delphinium, and a couple other things over there that aren't coming up yet. So that's the inside. I thought I'd show you my Buddha's Hand citrus, which I got a gift certificate to Fast Growing Trees online. And I got a Buddha's Hand citrus, which is actually going to stay inside during the winter. But I was surprised to see it's got little buds on it. So that's like super cute. Here's my seeds. Okay, let's go outside. You want to come, Avery? Let's go out front and I'll show you what it's looking like out there. So out front, I'm gonna show you the new, well, they're not new. I just kind of put different flags up, different times of year. And some of these symbols I might use on the little cards. I don't know. But over here we've got the black currants are leafing out. More daffodils. These are Aquilegia or Columbine. There's a few tulips, but I have to put the deer repellent on them because the deer will eat those. I'm seeing some life in the peonies. Got new growth on the sweetgrass, and I cleaned out most of the St. John's wort there. So out here, well, first of all, the daffodils are kind of, those daffodils are starting to peter out. Those are like the naturalized ones. The ones that I planted are a little bit later, but that is also shaded there. So we've got some buds coming on the bush cherry. Gooseberries are leafing out. More black currants. And here's the rest of the plums, the plum blossoms. First year they're blossoming. Strawberries are kind of putting out some growth. Nothing on the persimmon, although the buds are swelling a little bit. And the apricot blossoms are pretty much got dumped with rain yesterday, so all the petals are gone on there. But let's go in here. Dogwoods are budding as well. Let's go in here and see what we can see. So there are some little teeny tiny beets coming up. No carrots yet, but definitely radishes. All these beds are empty and will be warm season stuff. The kale and the collards well, this is mostly, yeah, we've got the Russian kale and the Jacinto, is it? Dino kale. A few red mustards here. And then there's a couple of new collards down there. And then I've got the sorrel still under the domes. And I've just got one more bed to add stuff to. I've got one tumbler composter in back that I need to empty and get on here. And we've got the rhubarb coming up. I thought I had more rhubarb in here, but if I do, I don't know. I don't know where it is. Hasn't come up yet. And then the raspberries are starting to leaf out. I need to get a path of wood chips down there in the center so I can walk through, and then I want to put some compost on these guys, on the canes. And the oregano and the thyme are looking a little worse for wear, but there's still life in them, so that's cool. Avery, this way. Let's go out back. Come on. Come on. She goes under the fence all the time, but she'll come and stand here and wait for me to open it because she can't get through there. Come on out. What are you looking at? Come on, Avery, come. Hey, you're not listening to me. Let's go right here. I don't know, what are you looking at? No, this way. Come on. Go. Are you silly? Oh, but I will show you. Let's see. I'll show you the, you can see how the poppies are growing here. Happy to see them putting out some growth. All right, we're gonna, what? You think something's in there? Let's go out back. Come on, let's go look in the vacuum. Come on. Let's go out back. Come on. It's like at least 20 degrees cooler today than yesterday, at least. Come on, let's go. Of course, we've got the elder putting out growth. And I'll show you the hazelnut I put in back here. But first, let's see here. We've got some growth on the serviceberry, which is nice to see. And we've got the wineberry coming back. And this is where I planted the hazelnut. And you can see the buds are swelling on it. And this is a beautiful wild cherry. It's not on my yard, but I'm still enjoying it. And then out here, there's not a whole lot to see. The haskap. I did see some blossoms on the haskap here. Where is it? But these have never done a whole lot. And in fact, I kind of find the fruit a little mediocre because it's very, very tart compared to blueberries. And here's my little glade of daffodils and hellebore, which are looking pretty lovely right now. And let's see. I don't think the this is where some of the May apples are. These might be May apples coming up here. This one and this one. there's also a hosta in here, so I'm not sure which. And then there should be some Virginia bluebells right there, and a black cohosh there, and more hellebores, different color. And I keep checking on the pawpaw, but so far just a little bit of life at the tips. I'll be curious to see if it blossoms this year. It's still really young since I grew it from a seed. And there's the peach tree that never actually the fruits never get to ripening because critters eat them, but it sure is pretty when it blooms. And I think that's about it. It's nice that it's springtime now. Oh, here's the mulberry coming back to life, and I've weighted those down to get these branches to grow in that kind of a habit. I don't know how that will work out. Blackberries starting to come back. Definitely nettles. All the nettles coming back. And I think that's pretty much it. I have just been dealing with all my own stuff lately, trying to make sense of my life in the world, right? Trying to stay positive, and yes, and as far as like internet content goes, trying to focus on those things that give me inspiration and motivation, because it's just kind of hard right now, and my mental health has been not terrific. So it's been an interesting journey. I'm so thankful for my counselor, who has been incredibly helpful. And I'm thankful for friends. My friend in the neighborhood that I walk with, she's an artist, and she's got like a lot of really great things going on. So I take a lot of inspiration from her too. A lot of self-talk. Yeah, Therese, you got this. You can do it. Yeah, so yeah, Equinox check-in. You know, nature will do what nature does, and we're just kind of along for the ride. All right, take it easy. Bye.